Hello, Amber. My name is Whitney Hauser, and I will be responding to your case study number 4, High Expectations or Unrealistic Goals. So I will start out by saying that I agree with your assessment of the of Ms. Sutter's uh, club, her college club. I agree that it was successful and that in spite of this minor hiccup towards the end, um, towards the end of the case study, I should say, towards the end of the year, um, I would say that she probably doesn't realize how much she's impacted these children's lives. Because reading this case study, this really touches me personally, um, because going through the school that I went through in a very rural setting, the only options that were given to us were you could work on a farm or you could go to vocational school. So I know that you made a comment in your video that you felt as though something that she should do with her club would be to focus as well as on the four-year colleges, but also on the two-year colleges and the vocational schools. I completely agree with that 100%. But I will say that your comment about vocational schools not necessarily being the focus most of the time, um, it depends on the setting, because it was absolutely the focus in the high school that I attended, and I actually didn't have any exposure to four-year colleges or two-year colleges for that matter in my high school upbringing. So a club like this would have been tremendously helpful, even starting as early as 6th grade. Um, so I think that going through some of your commentary on how she should include the parents more, I completely agree with that. Again, reflecting back to my personal experiences, I too sort of was flying solo through the college experience. I didn't have the support. I mean, I had the support of my parents, but they couldn't really support me through the FAFSA or the application process because they didn't have any understanding of any of those things. So having a club like this is a tremendous help. I know that the case study didn't really talk about the content of the club, but I'm certain that since it was so successful, it must have been quality content to keep the students coming back weekend after weekend or evening after evening. And as far as the end, the main problem that we run into with the guided tour and Mr. Stein saying what he said and being incredibly rude, I think that it would be very difficult for me to control myself and not say anything incredibly rude back, just because of where I've come from. I probably would want to say something back, but probably would not. And as far as finding someone to finish their tour for them, they could probably find a student somewhere on campus that would gladly give them a tour. I've given plenty of people tours on campus, even though I wasn't a tour guide, so I don't think they'll have any problem there. But I think that programs like this are incredibly important for first generation college students, and I think you had an incredibly thorough and in-depth analysis of the case study, and I appreciate it. Thank you.